Bad background noise can ruin an otherwise great video, but DaVinci Resolve can clean that up really quick and easy with just a few clicks. And honestly, it works way better than a lot of people realize, and it's even more flexible than you realize, and it's built right into DaVinci Resolve. In this DaVinci Resolve Quick Tip, I'm gonna show you how to use the voice isolation tool here in DaVinci Resolve Studio. It is a studio only feature though. I just wanna make sure that that's clear so that you guys know it's studio only. But if you need to clean up some background noise or make that background noise a little bit quieter so it's not competing with your dialogue, this is the tool that you want to use. I wouldn't go for third-party plugins. I would save up, get Resolve Studio, and this tool is going to work magic for you. Check it out. Jumping into DaVinci Resolve here, we're going to take a look at voice isolation. Currently, I'm in the Edit tab, but you can also do this in Fairlight as well as in the Cut tab, but I'm going to show you how it works here in the Edit tab. So when it comes to voice isolation, we've got a few different ways that we can apply it. We can put it on one specific clip, or we can apply it to the entire track. So it depends on what you need, what you want to do, and how you want to work your particular project. But for me, a lot of times I like to put it on a track if my videos need the similar amount of voice isolation or background noise reduction. So let's take a look at a few examples here so you can see how it works. In this first example, I was at Niagara Falls. It was loud. I was down by the falls. Here's what it sounds like. And then we'll use voice isolation to bring down that background noise a little bit so you can hear me better.
Niagara Falls, there it is. Got the GoPro, so we're doing regular full video. Yep, that's it. Woo.
So that's without the voice isolation. Now let's enable the voice isolation. So for the first one here, let's do it on a clip level. So I'm going to select my clip. You want to come up to your inspector, open that up, make sure you're in the audio tab, and right here we have AI voice isolation. Again, it's only in Studio, so if you don't see it, you have the free version. That's why it's only in Studio. So you're going to go ahead and turn that on. And once it's on, it's basically just an amount slider, right? Do you want 100? Or 0, or anything in between. If you want to pop out the little menu, you can click on this little icon right here and just pop it out. It's essentially the same thing. You can work with it either way. Doesn't really matter. Now, when it comes to background noise, there's some times where you want to remove all of it. If it's like a low, maybe computer fan noise or something like that, then you want to remove all of it probably. But in this case, I don't want to remove all the background noise because it's a waterfall. Like, you're going to hear something in the video, but I just want to bring it down a little bit so that way you can hear me talk a little bit better. So what I'm going to do is just play through the video, and I'm just going to bring this dial up until it sounds good. So let's do that.
Niagara Falls, there it is. Got the GoPro, so we're doing regular full video. Niagara Falls, there it is. Got the GoPro, so we're doing regular full video.
So you can see when I go all the way up, it's too much. It kind of doesn't sound good, right? But if I bring it back maybe around 40% or so, I thought that sounded pretty good.
Niagara Falls, there it is. Got the GoPro, so we're doing regular.
So you can hear me a whole lot better. It just brings down that background noise of the falls a little bit and does a great job. Now I have another example here of me by some raging water, and here's what that sounds like.
My background noise reduction, how does it work on this clip with raging water?
So in this case, I'm going to apply it on the track level, so I can either select my track right here and then come up to my inspector, find voice isolation, and go ahead and turn it on. Or if you're already in the inspector, say I had this clip selected, I'm up in the inspector here, I want it to be on a track level, not a clip level. Well, these two little icons right here are going to allow you to switch between your clips and the whole track. So I could just click on this right here, and it's going to allow me to select the whole track and apply it on a track level. So again, since 40% worked good on the water there last time, let's try it again and see how it works on this clip.
My background noise reduction, how does it work on this clip with raging water?
All right, so same idea, kind of helps just bring down that background noise a little bit. Now here's an example where I might want to remove all the background noise. You're going to hear a little tractor or something going on in the background here, and I just want to remove that so then I can work with my audio and make it sound better. So I'm going to make sure that I have my AI voice isolation turned off so you can hear the example here.
What's happening, guys? Here in
Oh, it's actually my generator. That's right, it's my generator.
Jersey, we are flooding, man. Look at it. Look at this. I am like standing in water here. This is crazy. We had like a...
All right, so you can hear the generator running in the background, and if I wanted to turn that off, again, voice isolation, or I'm going to go ahead and turn that on, and I'm just going to start at 0 and bring it up until that's gone. You don't always need 100%. Keep that in mind. It's important. Don't always just go for 100%. It's going to distort the audio sometimes and make it not sound so good for your dialogue. So you only use as much as you need. That's kind of my advice here with the voice isolation. So let's give it a listen.
Tornado blow through yesterday. Wild, crazy damage. A lot going on here in Jersey. And what's crazy is it's like my town, and like, that's it. Maybe the next 2 towns on either side, but it was very isolated. But the damage is crazy. The noise you hear is my generator running. Pretty wild.
So there you go. In that case, we used about 83% there, and that seemed to take care of that background noise. Then I can go ahead and edit my audio and make it sound, even better with a little EQ, some dynamics and things like that. All right, this next clip, I've got a bunch of wind noise in the background. I'm walking along the beach out in California when I was out there last year, and you're gonna hear the wind, and then we're gonna use some voice isolation to kind of get rid of that or bring it down a little bit. So here's what that clip sounds like.
The guys hanging out on the West Coast today, trying out some West Coast ocean. Feels good, right? Still part of you? West Coast ocean versus East Coast ocean. Actually didn't feel too bad, not so bad. But yeah, it's cool. So,
and these are all iPhone videos, so obviously if you've got a better microphone, you got the background noise, it's gonna work even better there. But you can see it does a pretty good job. And finally, I've got a tree crew out in my yard cutting down a tree, again, filmed with my phone. And here's what it sounds like. We're gonna use voice isolation to remove that background noise.
What's happening? Here's a good test for some background noise removal. Getting a tree cut down over here. We got lots of background noise.
So there you go. I think it does a pretty good job, removes that background noise. And lastly here, I want to show you a video I filmed in my studio here. And I had a problem where you could hear my computer fan, or one of my lights over here has a fan on the controller or whatever. So I want to show you how we can hear that, and then we can use voice isolation to just take that out. Quick tip, if you are struggling to get your audio levels right, here's how to fix it fast in DaVinci Resolve. So you can hear that fan running in the background, right? And the voice isolation is going to take care of that. Again, I'm going to do it on a track level so I can make sure I've selected up here. I'm on audio track 1, voice isolation is on, and I'm just going to start at maybe 20%. A lot of times you don't need to crank it all the way up, like I mentioned, and let's give it a listen. Quick tip, if you are struggling to get your audio levels right, and there you go. It works great for those kinds of situations where there's just a little bit of background noise. Maybe I got my washer going on behind me on the other side over here, or my dryer, or the dehumidifier kicks on. It takes care of all that with like 20%, of the voice isolation. So it's a great tool. I can't recommend it enough. They did a really good job on the voice isolation tool to help you get rid of that background noise. So there you go. Probably the best background noise reduction tool that you're going to find pretty much anywhere. I mean, there may be another tool out there, but if you get DaVinci Resolve Studio, you got the voice isolation along with all of the other awesome features that come with DaVinci Resolve Studio. It's so worth the money. I mean, I use it all the time, and I mean, most of you guys out there could probably use a little voice isolation, background noise removal, throughout your filming and your videos and everything that you're recording. So if you found this one helpful, go ahead, let me know. Drop me a comment down below on how you use voice isolation, or if you use something else, let us know what you're using. My name's Jason. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.